Hello students, how are you all? This is Aman Bhatia and we are discussing about how to use logbook. All right. In the previous session, we understood about the various conditions and how to calculate the log value of a given number. We understood that there are two parts of a log value. One is called as characteristic and one is called as mantissa. We understood that to calculate characteristic, we need to identify if the number is 1 or greater than 1, or it can be less than 1. If the characteristic is positive, then the number is greater than 1. If the characteristic is negative, the number is less than 1. And if the number is 1 or of a single digit, the characteristic is going to be 0. We also understood that there is a specific formula of how to calculate the characteristic. In case the number is 1 or greater than 1, then the formula is n minus 1, and where n is nothing but the number of digits before the decimal. However, if the number is less than 1, then there is a shortcut. You have to see how many zeros you have in the beginning of the number, including the 0 which is before the decimal, right? If you don't recall that, go ahead and watch the first session again. All right. So now we have understood in the last session how to calculate the characteristic as well as the mantissa. Mantissa is always calculated with the help of a logbook, right? So we did see that how to calculate that using this logbook, isn't it? Now, today we will understand a little bit more of the process itself. Okay, let us take a very simple example. Okay, we're doing this log. Okay, it is session 2. So those who have not seen the first session, I would request them to first see the first session. Now, ideally we know that 2 into 3 is 6, right? Now we will learn how to do the same thing using the log value. So for that, we have some rules, all right? You can say some formulae. If you remember, the first thing I told you in the previous session that log will make the complex multiplication and division and change it into easy addition and subtraction. So that's what it happens. Let us see the rules. Now, if you have something as log of a into b, in the log, we write it as log of a plus log of b. So the same thing what here I have written in the terms of log, I would write it as log of 2 plus log of 3. Then I'll have to find the values, and that should come equal to 6. All right. Now, similarly, this is the first rule. There is another rule, rule number 2. Log of a over b. This becomes log of a minus log of b. And then the third and the important rule is log of a raised to b. This becomes b log of a. Here I am not using any base, and when I am not using any base, I told you yesterday, it simply means that the base is 10. So in all these rules, the log is with the base 10. It is common logarithm, common log. All right, so these are the 3 important rules to keep in mind all the time. Now let us see which rule fits here. Okay, so log of 2 plus log of 3, because it was 2 into 3. So this is the first rule I have used here. Now, ideally, definitely because here we know the answer already, I would say this plus this will be equal to log of 6. So we can have a look at it. Okay, we can find out whether it is true or not. Log of 2. Log of 2, here the digit is greater than 1. So I will use the formula n minus 1. So here the characteristic becomes 0. Point. Log of 2. Log of 2 means when I calculate the mantissa, I need 4 digits, and here I have only 1 digit, that is 2. So the remaining 3 digits become 0. And I quickly look at 20, 0, 0, right? AB is a couple. So I go to the log book. If you have not opened your log books yet, do open it and have a look at it. Okay. Now I go to 20 and I go again in 0 and 0. So mean difference 0 होता नहीं है. तो यहाँ पे हो गया 0.3010. 0.3010 plus log of 3 again is 0.0.3. आगे के तीन क्या है? 0. Right? So I'll go to 30 and 0. It is 4771. 4771. Now this ideally should be equal to the log value of log 6. Now what is the value of log 6? Log 6 will be equal to characteristic is 0. Point log 6. Log 6. 60 means 0. That is 7782. 7782. Isn't it, guys? So now if I add these two, all right, if I add these two, what do I get? So I will just add them for you. 0.3010 and 0.4771 is 1877. 7781, which is quite approximately equal to the value of log 6. Are you all getting it? But the point here is, if this was not known, would I have calculated in this manner? No. Would I have calculated in this manner? No. Do we really need the log value of this answer? No. So what do? We simply go ahead, we would have added them, which is equal to this. After that, I need to find the number because this is the log value of the answer. This is not the answer. This is the log value of the answer. This is log value of 6. So I need to go in the reverse order. I need to go from log to anti-log. From log to anti-log. Virus, antivirus, log, anti-log. तो anti-log एकदम simple है, कुछ उसमें ज़्यादा नहीं होता है. So then I will say it is anti-log of 0.7782. Anti-log of 0.7782. Now how to go about anti-log? So like a log book, okay, if you turn the page, you have the anti-log table. Anti-log table also looks the same and you always have the 4 digits. Again, the first two you have to find and then check the first value and the second value and then add them both. Similar to like log. So I'm just telling you in a very short trick manner. 7782 I have. So I will go here. I will check what is the value of 0.77. So it comes to 0.77. Okay. Then I have 82. So I will check the value which is 8. Log value of 8. 0.778. Which is 5998. All right. So the first value is 0.5998. Okay. The log value. Rather, I will just say that the value which I see there is 5998. Okay, 5998. Okay. Now, then I have 2. So I will go 0.77 mean difference with 2. 0.77 mean difference with 2. So it is, the value is 3. I add them 8, 9, 10, 11, 9, 1, 10, 10, and this is 6. So I get 6001. Now students, there is a simple rule which you have to always remember. It's a base rule. You will have to remember this. That when I calculate the value, I always see this part. The one which is after the decimal. I always check the Mantissa part. Then, whatever is your answer, put a decimal after the first digit. Whatever is your answer, put a decimal after the first digit. Multiply it with 10 to the power of the digit you have before the decimal. So, okay, here you have before the decimal is this. What it is? 0. So I will multiply it with 10 raised to 0. Anything raised to 0 is 1. So therefore, the approx answer here in this case is nothing but students 6.001. That means it is 6. So देखो अगर मैंने log से इसको किया, so 2 into 3 क्या आया आंसर 6. तो I hope ये दोनों चीजें में समझ में आ गई होंगी, है ना? अब हम इन चीजों को यहां पर इस फॉर्मूले में यूज करके देखेंगे. Okay, we will just see how to go about it. Let us come to some example. Okay, let us say we have a number. We have 78 into 69. 78 into 69. So what do we write it as? We will write it as log of 78 plus log of 69. Then I add them. So to add them, I will make these two lines and I'll first find the value of log of 78. Log of 78, two digits before the decimal. So characteristic is 1.78. I need four digits. I have two digits. So I will say it as 7800. So I'll quickly go to 78 in the log book. I'll go to 78 and I'll see the value in 0. It is 8921. 8921. मीन डिफरेंस होता नहीं है तो मुझे जरूरत नहीं है. प्लस ओके प्लस log of 69 again 1.69 8388. I add them 9 10 13 17 and this is 3. 3.7309. Then I go here, I will say it as anti-log of 3.7309. Okay, then I'll first see the mantissa wala part, this wala part. Okay, I will see this part. So I'll go to the anti-log book. I will see 0.7309. So I'll first locate 0.73, then I see the value in 0 is 5370 kids. Then I go to 9. So 0.5370 and then I have 11. All right, so it is 5381. 5381. 5381. Then I see what is the number before the decimal. Here I have. So I will multiply it by 10 raised to 3 and put the decimal after the first digit. So when I multiply this, I get the final answer as 5381. This is my final answer. So if I multiply these two numbers with the help of a calculator or manually, if I do that, okay, so I'll just for the sake of calculation, I'll take my mobile. Okay. You can do that too. I'll open the calculator and I multiply 78 and 69. So it's exact 5382. All right. So here we're talking about the log values. These are approximations. Don't worry about the so much of fourth decimal point or the fifth decimal point. It's okay. 5.381 into 10 raised to 3 is nothing but 5.38 according to physics significant figures. According to the first units of measurements, you all know that, right? So it just doesn't matter. Just don't bother yourself about it. All right. Let us take one more example. Let us take another example. This time, let us make it a little difficult. Let us take it as the number 362 divided by 153. 362 divided by 153. All right. So now I have taken division. Okay. I know that log of a upon b is log a minus log b, right? So this is nothing but this is equal to log of 362 minus log of 153. I hope I'm clear about the numbers. Minus a minus b. Log of 362, 362, 3 digits. So I have the characteristic as 2.3620. So the fourth digit is going to be 0. Mean difference hota nahi hai, so nothing to worry about. 36 to 5587. 5587. 5587. All right. Then I have 153 again minus 2.153. 153, that is 1875. 1875. Now when I subtract them, I have to subtract them. 7 minus 5, 2, 8 minus 7, 1. 15 minus 8. 15 minus 8, 7. Alright. Then this is 4 here. 4 minus 1 is 3. And 0.2 minus 2 is 0. 0.3712. 0.3712. Right? Now, I know that I have to calculate the anti-log value. So, anti-log value of 0.3712. So, I will check the anti-log from the Mentesa 0.3712. I will find 0.37 here. And 1 is 2350 and 2 is 1. So, 2351. 2351. Decimal after the first digit into 10 raised to this number, which is 0. 10 raised to 0 is 1. So the final answer is 2.5 approximately. So if I again take the calculator, all right, and I divide 362 and 153, I get 2.366. 2.366, which is the approximate answer. All right. I hope you all are following it, right, my dear students? Moving it a little more deeper, I will take it another complex question. I will just increase the complexity a little bit more. Let us make it as 36 into 195 divided by, let us say it is 172 into 172 into 8, or okay, let us take some bigger numbers, into 135. Okay, and for that matter of fact, I will also say that this is into 10 raised to 30. And here it is 10 raised to 12. 10 raised to 30 and 10 raised to 12. So now what I see is a complex number here, combination of too many multiplications, then the divisions, and again you have various numerators, various denominators, and I also have something in the power of 10. So now please understand here how am I treating it as. The numerator is into multiplication. So this is 36 log value plus 195 log value. Denominator is into multiplication further, 172 into 135, so log of 172 plus log of 135. Whatever the log values are we getting, they are finally the one numerator and one denominator, and those two values are to be subtracted from each other, isn't it? The simple means. All right. So we first add these values, subtract these two values, and we get the answer. So what about the values of 10 to the power 30 and 10 to the power 12? Always remember, whenever in your numerical you have the power of 10, you never make it a part of your regular calculations. You can separately write down the final answer. So how will I write this as? This is equal to big bracket, small bracket, log of 36 plus log of 195, bracket close, minus, all right, minus log of 172 plus log of 135, small bracket close, big bracket close, into 10 to the power 30 upon 10 to the power 12. The base is same, 10, 10, this goes up. It becomes 10 raised to minus 12. The base is same, the power will get subtracted. So 30 minus 12, 30 minus 12, 28. and minus 10, 18. So 10 raised to 18. This I will keep it separate out of the bracket. Now, I know these two are to be added, so I will add them minus the denominators. I will add them and then subtract the two. Okay, I hope I'm clear. So let us start one by one. Log of 36. Log of 36 matlab 36 is two-digit number, so it is 1 point. 36 का 0. 36 में 0. 36 में 0. 5563. Then add 195 is 2 point. 195 is 1950. So 19 में 5. 19 में 5. 2900. I hope you all are using your logbooks and doing the calculations with me. It is very, very important. So it is 2900. All right, 2900. Then I add this. It is 3, 6, 9, 5, 14, 5, 6, 7, 8 point. This is 3. 3.8463. 3.8463 minus log of 172. Log of 172 will be 2.17 with 2. The value of 17 under 2. So it is 2355. Then log of 135 will be again 2 point. This has to be added. 2.13. The value of 13 under 5. That goes up to 1303. 1303, my dear students. So let us add them. 5 and 3, 8. 5, 3 and 3, 6. 2 and 1, 3 point. This is 4. But this is to be subtracted. So minus 4.3658. Let us subtract it. So this is 30 minus 8 is like 5. 5 minus 5 is like 0. 40 minus 6 is 8. And 7 minus 3 is 4. Point. Now, this is minus 4 plus 3. So it will be bar 1. It will be bar 1. Okay. Now, what I get is anti-log of bar 1.4805. Bar 1.4805. So again, I go by the same logic. When this is 0.4805, I'll go to the anti-log table. 0.4805. So 0 value is 3020 and the fifth value is 3. 3020. Sorry, the fifth value is 4. So 3024. 3024. 3024. 3024. Then के बाद decimal 10 raised to bar 1 मतलब minus 1. So the final answer is 0.3024. This is my final answer of this calculation. If I take the calculator and I go about it, okay, because I'm talking about the numbers here, okay, I'm only talking about the numbers. I have the power of 10 here, 10 raised to 18. Same goes here. So it is 10 raised to 18. Right? Now, according to significant figures, this would be further equal to 3.024 into 10 raised to 17. So this is the final answer. So let us quickly multiply and divide them. So you have 36 into 195 divided by 172 divided by 135. So 0.3023 and with the 10 of the powers. All right. And that's going to be the answer. So the 10 power we have adjusted separately. So here the answer is 7.3. That is in 10 raised to the 18. To many 0.3024. That is what, and that is why I did that for you. Okay, you can just see it. This value is what we wrote here and then multiplied with this 10 to the power 18 separately. So just to match the answer with the calculator. All right. So now, as for the significant figures, it is 3.024 into 10 raised to 17. That's the final answer. So I hope that these problems are helping you to understand that even if it is the most complex multiplication and division, with the help of the log, we can make it really, really easy. Three rules to keep in mind. We have used rule number 1 and 2 significantly in these three problems. And I want you to come up with some numbers with multiplication and division with various numerators and denominators and try to solve them and then cross check your answers with the help of a calculator. This was it for session number 2. We will use the third rule, which is a raised to b, in the next session, along with some of the exceptions of how to deal with the negative characteristics, which wasn't here. All right. Thank you for listening. This is Aman Bhatia signing off.